Let's cut through the confusion right now. Most men spend way too much time guessing what a woman feels, as if attraction is some mysterious puzzle only she knows the answer to. It's not. If a woman is interested in you, she won't leave you in the dark. She'll make it clear through her actions, not just her words. The problem is, most guys are so busy overthinking that they completely miss the obvious signs right in front of them. They chase harder, ask their friends for advice, and scroll through endless forums when the truth is simple. Women don't hide attraction, they reveal it. They want you to notice, they want you to respond, and they want to be chosen too. In this video, I'm going to show you the 7 undeniable things a woman will do when she genuinely likes you. If you notice even a few of these, stop doubting yourself, because she's giving you the green light. She makes time for you. 1. She makes time for you. When a woman is genuinely interested, you don't have to beg for her time. You don't have to sit around, wondering when she'll finally reply, or if she'll ever commit a meeting up. Because here's the truth. People make time for what they value. If you matter to her, she will carve out space in her schedule, no matter how busy she claims to be. It doesn't mean she'll drop everything in her life, but you'll notice that she consistently tries to include you in it. Think about it. A woman who likes you will text you back faster, not because she's glued to her phone, but because hearing from you excites her. She'll say yes to seeing you, and if she can't, she'll suggest another time instead of leaving you hanging. She won't forget your plans or mysteriously go silent for days. Instead, she'll look forward to them, even if it means rearranging other things in her life. This is where a lot of men fool themselves. They chase after women who always seem too busy. They believe if they just wait long enough, eventually she'll come around. But interest doesn't work like that. If she's into you, she doesn't want to risk losing your attention. So, she makes thief it. A woman who isn't interested, she'll keep you waiting, cancel last minute, or use busy as her shield. Picture this. You mention grabbing coffee after work. If she likes you, she'll say, "I'd love that, but Thursday doesn't work. How about Saturday instead?" She finds a way, but if she doesn't, she'll say, "Oh, I'm just swamped right now," and never bring it up again. That's the difference. One creates opportunities to see you. The other creates excuses to avoid you. And here's the key. Don't mistake occasional effort for real effort. Anyone can reply once or agree to hang out once. Consistency is what proves interest. If she regularly shows up, makes plans, and follows through, that's attraction. If you're always the one initiating and she's always the one dodging, it's not. So, pay attention. If she's truly into you, she'll make you part of her world. Not someday, not maybe, not when life gets less busy. She'll do it now because she doesn't want to risk losing her chance with you. She initiates contact with you too. She initiates contact with you. One of the clearest signs a woman is interested is simple. She doesn't wait around for you to always make the first move. She takes the initiative. Maybe it's a good morning text, a funny meme she sends just to make you laugh, or a random, "Hey, how's your day going?" message out of nowhere. The point is, she starts the conversation because she genuinely wants to connect with you. Men often overlook this because they're so used to being Theon's chasing. They assume it's normal to carry the entire communication on their back. But here's the reality. If she likes you, she won't let you do all the work. Attraction makes people curious. It makes them want to reach out, hear your voice, and keep you in their world. If you find yourself always being the one to text first, always being the one to call, and she rarely, if ever, initiates, that's not interest. That's tolerance. Let me be blunt. Women are not shy about showing attraction when it's real. They might play it subtle, but they'll find a reason to pop up. It could be something as small as asking for your opinion on what shoes to buy or sending you a picture of the food she's eating. The subject doesn't matter. What matters is that she wants to engage with you, even if there's no reason other than keeping you close. Here's a scenario. Say you text her in the morning, and she responds quickly. That's fine, but the real test comes later. Does she follow up later in the day? Does she check on you when you haven't spoken 4 hours? If she does, that's attraction in action. If she doesn't, and the conversation dies, unless you keep pushing it forward, then it's one-sided. The mistake men make is thinking they need to keep her interested by being more entertaining, funnier, or constantly coming up with things to say. Wrong. When a woman truly likes you, she doesn't need you to put on a show. She'll meet you halfway because she wants the connection too. So here's the bottom line. Stop making excuses. If she never reaches out first, if she's into you, she'll find a reason to check in, no matter how small. A woman who initiates contact isn't just being polite. She's signaling that you're on her mind, and that's a green light you shouldn't ignore. She shows genuine curiosity about your life. 3. She shows genuine curiosity about your life. When a woman is truly interested in you, she doesn't just talk about herself. She invests in you. She asks about your day, your goals, your family, your passions, not because she's trying to fill the silence, but because she genuinely wants to know who you are. Attraction isn't just about chemistry. It's about connection. And connection grows when she actively shows curiosity about your world. Think about the difference here. A woman who's not into you will keep conversations dry and one-sided. You'll ask questions, she'll give short answers, and that's about it. She won't follow up, she won't dive deeper, and she won't really remember much of what you said. But a woman who's interested, she listens. She remembers the little details you share. Your favorite food, that project you're stressing about, even the fact that you had a tough week. And later, she brings it up again to show you she was paying attention. That's not an accident. That's interest. Picture this. You casually mention that you have a big presentation at work on Friday. If she likes you, she'll text you Friday morning to wish you luck or ask later how it went. If she's not into you, she'll never even recall you mentioned it. That's the difference between politeness and genuine attraction. Here's where a lot of men miss the point. They get so caught up in impressing her, telling stories, making jokes, trying to keep her entertained, that they don't stop to notice if she's actually curious about them. If she never digs deeper into your life, if she never asks questions beyond surface-level chatter, then she's not investing in you. She's just letting you entertain her until she's bored. And here's the harsh truth. Curiosity can't be faked for long. If she's really into you, she wants to know more. She's excited to peel back layers and understand what makes you tick. If she's not, she won't bother. So pay attention. Does she ask follow-up questions? Does she bring up things you've said before? Does she show genuine interest in what's happening in your world? If the answer is yes, that's not just politeness, that's attraction. And it's one of the clearest signs she sees you as more than just another guy she tries to impress you for. She tries to impress you. When a woman is genuinely interested in you, she doesn't just sit back and wait for you to do all the heavy lifting. She makes an effort to impress you. And I don't just mean dressing up. That's definitely part of it. I'm talking about the little ways she subtly, or not so subtly, tries to show you her best side. Attraction makes people want to be noticed. And if she's into you, she'll want you to notice her. This could be as simple as the way she dresses when she knows she's going to see you. Suddenly, she puts extra thought into her outfit, her makeup, or even how her hair looks. It could also show up in the way she talks. She'll highlight her strengths, mention her accomplishments, or share parts of her life that she knows will make you admire her, not in a bragging way, but in a way that says, "I hope you see me as valuable." Here's the key difference. When a woman doesn't care, she puts in zero effort. She'll show up in sweats, distracted, and act like your opinion doesn't matter. But when she's interested, she wants to stand out in your eyes. She wants you to see her as attractive, capable, and someone worthy your attention. Think about it. Maybe you mention you like women who read and suddenly shittles you about the book she's been reading. Or you say you enjoy fitness, and next time you see her, she casually slips in that she's been hitting the gym. These aren't coincidences, they're signals. She's aligning herself with what you value because she wants you to notice her effort. Here's where men go wrong. They mistake indifference for playing hard to get. They think, "Oh, she's just acting chill. That's attractive." Wrong. If she doesn't try to impress you, if she doesn't care how she looks or what you think, that's not confidence. That's lack of interest. Real interest always comes with effort, so here's the bottom line. If she goes out of her way to look good, highlight her qualities, or align herself with what you value, she's sending you a clear message. She wants your approval, and no woman seeks a man's approval. Unless she's interested, she finds excuses to be around you. 5. She finds excuses to be around you. When a woman is truly interested, she won't leave everything to chance. She'll create opportunities to be around you. Maybe she shows up at the same coffee shop you like, suddenly develops an interest in the gym you go to, or just happens to be free when you suggest hanging out. Attraction makes people want proximity, and if she likes you, she'll engineer ways to cross paths with you. Now don't confuse this with coincidence. Once, maybe. Twice, sure. But when it keeps happening, it's deliberate. She's finding excuses to be near you because she enjoys your presence, and she doesn't need a perfect reason to reach out. She might ask for your help with something minor, or send you a random link just to start a conversation. The point isn't the excuse. The point is, she wants contact. Men often ignore this because they assume women are passive in attraction. They think it's their job alone to chase. So when she creates opportunities, they brush it off. But here's the reality. Women who like you will make it easy for you to connect. They'll drop hints, show up where you are, or keep the door wide open for you to step in. Picture this. You mention you'll be at a friend's party. Suddenly she's there too, even though she wasn't sure she'd go. Or you casually say you're grabbing food after work, and she quickly replies, "Oh, I love that place." These are not accidents. That's attraction in action. So, pay attention. If she's consistently finding ways to be near you, that's not random. That's her making sure you notice she wants more than casual distance. She uses body language to draw you. 6. She uses body language to draw you. In a woman's words can be polite, careful, or even vague. But her body language rarely lies. When she's interested in you, her body will show it loud and clear, sometimes even more than her words ever could. She'll lean in when you talk, keep steady eye contact, smile more around you, and angle her body toward you in a way that says, "You have my full attention." These little cues are powerful because they're often subconscious. She doesn't plan them. They just happen when attraction is real. Think about it. If you're sitting next to her and she playfully touches your arm while laughing, that's not an accident. If she fixes her hair, adjusts her clothes, or fidgets while talking to you, it's often a subtle sign she cares about how she looks in your presence. These are green lights. On the flip side, when she's not interested, the body language flips, crossed arms, avoiding eye contact, leaning away, creating distance. Attraction pulls her closer. Disinterest pushes her back. Men often miss this because they focus only on what she says. But if her words are neutral, while her body is giving you signals of warmth, closeness, and openness, believe her body. That's her attraction showing itself. So, here's the reality. Women don't just communicate with their mouths. They communicate with their posture, their energy, and their movements. If she's consistently leaning in, smiling, touching, or finding reasons to close the gap between you, she's not just being friendly. She's signaling that she wants you to see her interest. And she wants you to respond. She shows signs of jealousy. 7. She shows signs of jealousy. One of the strongest signals that a woman is interested in you is subtle but powerful. She shows signs of jealousy. I don't mean she causes drama or blows up your phone whenever you talk to someone else. I'm talking about those small shifts in her behavior. When other women enter the picture, if she likes you, she doesn't want competition. She wants your attention. And when it's directed elsewhere, even briefly, it stings. Pay close attention in these moments. Maybe you casually mention a female coworker or a friend, and suddenly her tone changes. She might joke about it, ask more questions than usual, or go quiet. Or if you're out together and another woman talks to you, she'll either become extra affectionate to establish her place, or she'll pull back and act colder. Either way, their action is telling. Women don't get jealous over men they don't care about. Here's where men often miss the sign. They assume jealousy is a bad thing, something to avoid at all costs. But in reality, mild jealousy is a dead giveaway of attraction. It's her way of showing that your attention matters to her. If she didn't like you, she wouldn't care who you talk to, text, or hang out with. She'd shrug it off and move on. Now don't get it twisted. If she's controlling, toxic, or constantly accusing you of things, that's not healthy. That's insecurity. But if she subtly reacts when another woman is around, if she playfully challenges you about who you're texting, or if she tries to redirect your focus back to her, that's her way of saying, I don't want to lose you. Here's an example. You're hanging out and your phone buzzes. You glance at it and smile. If she's into you, she'll probably ask, "Who's that?" in a curious tone. Not because she's nosy, but because she wants reassurance. She's the one who matters most. A woman who isn't interested, she won't even notice. So, here's the bottom line. Jealousy is one of the clearest emotional reactions women can't fake. It reveals investment, care, and attraction. If she shows it even in small doses, it means you're not just another guy to her. You're someone she doesn't want to share. At the end of the day, attraction outre, never as complicated as most men make it. If a woman is interested, she won't leave you guessing. She'll make time for you. Reach out first. Stay curious about your life. Try to impress you. Find excuses to be near you. Use her body language to draw you in, and even show flashes of jealousy. The signs are there if you choose to see them. Stop overthinking and start paying attention. Real interest doesn't need decoding. It shows itself clearly. Your job is simple. Recognize it and respond with confidence.